Hey, good afternoon. This is Chief T, and it is after 3. It is a beautiful day, another great day. Started off pretty rainy, but man, the sun came out. I'm a little late leaving the office. Hopefully, it's not dark outside. But I want to come on here and do day number 7 of my ABC challenge, my ABCs of Money challenge that I've been challenged to do for 26 letters in the alphabet. 26 days talking about finances as it relates to A through Z. So I'm going to let y'all hop on. Hey, when you hop in, just go ahead and let me know what branch of service you serve with right now or have served for all my vets. For everybody else, drop your city and state where you're tuning in from. Let me know how far I reach it. Let me know if you live or catching this on the replay. And then let's just share a little bit of information. I would love to get comments and feedback from everybody about today's letter, or F all the way through A, going backwards. So today's letter, like I said, is G for my military people. That's golf. And I wanted to go a whole different route with the letter today, but one of my mentors broke it down. And it really touched my heart, the information that he shared today. So I want to talk about giving. I want to talk about giving. I'm a Christian soldier, and I think that one of the biggest things that we have to understand is that the Word teaches us that when you give, the same measure that you give will be measured and pushed and shared back unto you. And so I really like the fact that he talked about giving, because I find that the more that I give out to people, the more I get back. Each day I share information and I get more information back. Each day I try to show love to others and I get that love back. It's a beautiful thing. We're talking about finances, but when you give, and that whatever measure you give out, you're going to get it back. And I say, when you give of your time, people will pour back into you as well. So you gotta learn how to let go of your funds so that you can get back. But not just so that you can get, but so that you can also be a blessing to somebody else. So I wanted to open up with that because I thought that was profound. I believe in giving wholeheartedly. Whatever you have to give, that you can give responsibly. The Lord does honor a cheerful giver. And he does love a cheerful giver. But you got to have gratitude. A lot of times you'll give of your time, you'll give of yourself, you'll give money, and people don't have a heart of gratitude. So be careful, be led by the Spirit, but know that you as an individual, you as a soldier, Marine, sailor, airman, whatever branch of service you serve with, have a heart of gratitude. When people try to give, try to help, try to assist, just be willing to accept it. Have a kind of heart about it. The other thing is, you gotta understand what you want to do with your funds. For me, the Word also tells us that a good man leaves an inheritance for his children's children, and most of us can equate that to generational wealth. Generational wealth, meaning once you're in the ground, your money don't go with you. So where is it going? Do you have enough put aside and growing for, your children's children? And that's where I really want to be. That's where I'm focused at getting. It's not enough to have enough for this generation. I got to do better, Not saying that I'm going to give my kids everything I have, but I'm saying, me and my wife need to enjoy the finer things, with the money. 85% of Steve Harvey said, then he changed it to 90. Then he said, hey, they ain't getting nothing. When you can give to someone a mindset to manage versus giving them the money, it changes generations, literally. So the information that I have and the information that we're sharing, I guarantee you, if you teach it to your children, it'll pay 10, 20, 100 fold. You may never even see the fruits, the extent of the fruits that multiply from you setting a trend with your household throughout your military career with this information. So other thing I want to talk about was, you got to understand that this is a game. When you're talking about finances and money, it is a game. The question is, are you playing by the right rules? You know, one of my mentors said that many of us are playing the money game of capitalism. And you want to be on the right side of capitalism. You want to not necessarily contribute, but you want to participate. You want to have a stake in the game. You want to know the rules. Really, you need to know the rules. And the rules, the way it equates is this, you know, many of us understand the game of football and basketball is how he broke it down. In basketball, you got your 3-pointers, you got your twos, you know. In football, you have your touchdowns, you have your safeties, you have your field goals. Well, you also have field goals in basketball. Field goals in football is 3 points. Field goals in basketball are only 2. Well, you can't kick a field goal in basketball, and you can't shoot a field goal in football. Most of us are trying to shoot a field goal in football and basically kick a field goal in basketball. You playing by the right rules, just the wrong game. You got to understand, you got to play the game by the right rules. You know, if we was playing spades and we was playing Joker, Joker, Deuce, and you was playing some other way, I don't even play games that much. If you playing some other kind of way, you can lose the game because you playing by a different set of rules. Most of us in the money game, we're playing by the wrong rules and we're losing. So I would say get with the team. Anybody on my timeline, I would say who's ever sharing this video with you, or just get with me. And let's talk about the rules of the game. And let's play the rules of the game the right way so that you can become wealthy. So the lady's letter was G. We talked about giving. We talked about the game. We also talked about gratitude. You know, another one we talked about was generational wealth. We can go on and on with all these with all these different words that start with G, like growth. Think about that. You got generational wealth, but you also have growth. I would say on a different level, most of us think about capital gains. If you know, capital gains gets taxed the least, 15% and under. See, when you get your money and grow your money through capital gains versus as tax code W-2, an employee, which is taxed the highest, you keep more of your money through capital gains. When you keep more of your money growing through capital gains, basically you can become wealthy a whole lot faster. But I want to talk about a different way of growth. If you mentally aren't growing, mentally, your mindset, all of this starts with your mindset. You got to have a mind to want to be, to want to give. You got to have a mind to look forward to generational wealth for your family. You got to have a mindset set on being thankful for what you have before you can get more than what you currently have. You know, he's not going to bless a mess. You know, you got to be a good steward of what you have. So it starts with your mind. Everything starts with your mind. You got to have a growth mindset. If it's not growing, it's dying. If you're not growing, you're dying. That goes with any area, relationships, finances, you know, health. So, hey, this is Chief T after 3. I know it went a little bit longer than normal. But, hey, I hope you have a great evening. I hope you share this. Please like and share. And y'all have a blessed day. Peace.